Hello again, my fellow slime hunters. So, we've already talked about the mechanical archer. Let's get into the nitty gritty of the carpet bomber. Now, unlike the mechanical archer, attack speed will definitely be important on the carpet bomber because this is what I like to call a basic attack monster. This class is very good at bossing. The mobbing aspect needs a little bit of help, but you get the help from that with your arrow rain, which I thought, I had mentioned in the previous video that leveling up is useless, and you would think it would get much higher. It doesn't even reach 16,000%, as you can see. But anyway, let's get into it. It's the same passives. So the Carpet Bomber additional skill amplifies the crap out of the targeting passive. So let's get in the first skills. Sharpshooter. Max Sharpshooter. Swift attack. Experienced adventurer if you have the extra skill points. Focus attack if you have the extra skill points. Skill 2. Again, this is a very basic attack heavy character. So we're going to want Bow Mastery 1 and 2. Arrow Rain 1. Again, do not put any more into this. Now, you're a carpet bomber, right? So you would think carpet bombing would be a really good skill. The damage from this is so bad. It starts at 75%, and it really does not get much higher than that. So honestly speaking, the only skills you're going to have on the carpet bomber before 4th skill is arrow rain. Let's look at skill 3. Now, again, Bow Mastery 2. Piercing damage and focus. I'm sorry, no, never mind. Anyway, focus and piercing damage if you need the extra stats. Auto turret. Now, again, because you're not a mechanical archer, so you're only getting 1 turret, and yeah, that's it. So I wouldn't use it. It's really no point to do so. It's only like 1 extra turret. Again, I just wouldn't go for arrow impact. You probably could on your mechanical archer because you are building more of a spell damage thing, but I wouldn't need that. Additional hit as always, and we all know this, and if you don't know this, it gives you 4 additional arrows that you shoot from. Shoot from your bow. Really, really nice. All right, so you hit 150. You're thinking mechanical archer or carpet bomber. Today we are going to be talking about the carpet bomber. Now, like I said before, the carpet bomber is nuts at boss damage and single target damage, and to some extent, even good at mobbing, even without arrow rain. Let's see. Can we take a look at that now? Maybe. How many scrolls I got? That's embarrassing. Okay, let's just go here. Right? Let's warp. All right. So here's what you got here. Nothing crazy. Now, the only reason why I'm not doing a whole lot of damage is because my, pretty sure my stuff is really high, but my dungeon level is really high. Let's go here. Here we go. That makes more sense. So, go here, right? And it's nothing crazy. You see how the arrows bounce from, monster to monster after I kill him. Let's put on sweeper. And put my character right there. Okay. But yeah, all right, so you get to 4th job, right? And you're like, oh, wow, which one should I get first? So obviously you're going to want to max out all of these. Personally, I would max out Limit Awakening last. You don't really want to touch on that too much. I would first activate or max out Shadow. And what that does is it puts like a mini you behind you. And it's basically now all your attacks are twice as good. And it even increases the basic attack of your clone by 4,500%. So I'll show you what this looks like. It doesn't look too fancy. It's just a faint shadow behind you. And that's just basically you attacking twice. Let's see if you can kind of get it there. Let's see. Yeah, so you can kind of see the faint shadow there. It's nothing, I can't say that it's nothing too crazy. Oh, we have a slime to test that on too. I can't say that it's nothing too crazy. It is like really good, and it lasts for about a minute, but the cooldown's kind of long, so it's whatever on that one. All right, and so we have additional hit amplification. So it increases the additional hit damage, and the arrows during additional hit will activate at max. So what happens here is, here's your regular additional hit, right? Let's use the slime to test this out. So here's your regular additional hit, right? So yeah, that's a lot of stuff going into the slime, right? Now let's do additional hit with additional hit amplification. And this is what you got. You just got tons of arrows going to this one target. And yeah. Now, again, like I said, because this class is very basic attack heavy, it specializes in that, really. Mobbing is a little difficult, but again, you can always use arrow rain to use that. Or if you don't want to use arrow rain, which I don't understand why you want it, it's a free skill. I mean, it costs like some gold, but that's about it, really. You can use the Traces of Civilization set. And what that does is for each stack, it does 4,066% damage per stack per piece. So that's like 16,000. Let's go over here. 16,000% and some change. Yep, 16,264. And what that does, so so you see the large AoE there, right? So at the top left corner there, right, I have no stacks. I'll give that a second. If you have no stacks, the AoE will not go off. All right, I gave myself 3 stacks. Let's give ourselves a couple more. All right. And there we go. All right, and that clears like the whole map too. So even if you can't see above your character, that clears the whole map, and that's really good. Another thing to help out your Carpet Bomber with AoE, if you don't want to skill spam, is getting a Zeus bow. And actually, I can use the slime for this. So let's go ahead and, yep. So there we go. It's not every hit that goes off, but I mean, it goes off enough, you know, where it's working out for you. All right, so we want to max out Shadow first. I would max out Targeted Lightning. So basically, every time your basic attack hits something, it's a lightning-like damage attack that deals 1500% damage and ignores 55% defense of the monster. That's really good. We already talked about additional hits, so why not go ahead and max that next? It's cool, but the cooldown's super long for the effect to be super short. It's extra damage. I mean, go for it, but I wouldn't max it. I'd probably max that before Limit Awakening, but definitely not before Shadow, Additional Hit, Targeted Lightning. And this increases your passive by 221%, so you probably even want to max that before you even hit Magical Arrow. All right, so you're 250 now, and you went to the additional, the additional skill points area, right? And like I said before, this increases your passive by crazy amount. Now, unfortunately, it really doesn't have anything to show for it other than the damage that it can output. But yeah, this is basically what you're looking forward to with your Carpet Bomber. I mean, you're just putting on all these here, you know, increase your attack speed there, and then just obliterating things to literally to the point where your sound sometimes will just break. So yeah. And with the Zeus bow, obviously you have super attack range, so definitely would recommend with this. Equipment armor wise, Traces of Civilization, we already talked about that. Attribute wise, I would go with Restore, because this is the only set where basic attacks will basically proc from it. So you see how it literally just says basic attack in parenthesis there. Yeah, so that's about it, really. I hope this helped, and thanks for watching.